Hey y'all, it's your girl Holiday Season. I'm back with another story time. But today things are gonna go a little bit different. So I wanted to show off a little bit. Oh my god, how I want to show off and don't have the stuff. So basically I got this new Morphe palette. And y'all, this is the Meredith Duxburg palette, okay? And basically it got all the colors that you need. Like, how can you ever go wrong? You can ever go wrong with this. But first things first, how y'all been feeling? Because holla at me. What? Holla at me. What? Holla at me. What? Yes, thank God for another day. Thank God that you alive. Just say thank you, God. Anyway, so, yeah. Baby, stop playing. But anyway, I want to do my makeup while I tell a story. And go easy on me in the comments because, yeah, go easy on the comments because I really don't know much about makeup. So I know a little bit about makeup, but not too much. And yesterday I did a video and my lashes was looking like, and I'm still posting that video because the content got to get made. I don't care. But yeah, so... And then I had got these too, exactly. Thank you, babe. But yeah, and Morphe, just get everything Morphe because I love Morphe. Like, oh my God, I love Morphe. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. So this was a time. One second, let me go get this stuff to prime my face. Okay, y'all, I don't know if this be backwards or what because you don't really want your face too oily, but I just be feeling like I need something on my face because when you take it off sometimes, like how I got now, it's kind of like a little puffy, a little bumpy, a little bit. But yeah, that's what I just do. So anyway, this was a time during high school, right? And like y'all know, in high school, I had too many friends. It was so many of them. Like I had one each weekend I could hang out with. Like one weekend I hang out with this group, the next week I hang out with the next group, this weekend I hang out with that group. So yeah, y'all know how it went in high school, right? Everybody had a little bit of some of everybody they hung out with, right? You had like your smart folks, you had like your real laid back folks, then you had your people that's real crunk and rowdy, like oh, it's gonna be a fight this weekend. Then you know, like how you had those people, like, so yeah. So this weekend I'm hanging out with like my chill folks, right? So we're gonna get this girl a name. Her name gonna be I don't even know. Let's just name her what do I want to name her? Oh my God. So we're gonna just name her Dixie. Let's just name her Dixie for this story time. So basically, this story, we used to hang out like a lot, and like I said, sometimes we would always ride in my stuff because, you know, I was the one with the car. So basically, but this weekend she was just like, hey, you want to hang out? And I was just like, yeah. She was like, you know what, my cousin gonna let me use her car, let's just, you know, we can hang out or whatever. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna hang out. And cool. And your cousin gonna let you use her car? Cool, that's double cool. I'm gonna make sure I come this weekend. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna make sure I come, you know, let everybody know, you know, whatever. I'm just like, yeah, like, what are we gonna do? So she was like, you know what, I really don't know what we're gonna do, but she also said we could stay at her house too. So I was like, double aunt, man, come on now, we finna turn up. So basically she was just like, yeah, come over or whatever. So she was like, but my mama don't know that my cousin said I could do all of this, so it's kind of like it got to be like on the low. So I'm like, okay, cool, keep it on the low, whatever, right? I need my other stuff. I feel like I ain't got all my stuff together. I'm gonna get my stuff together so I can tell y'all this story. So basically, I was just like, okay, like, when you know what time you want to start? She was like, probably like around 5 or something. But she was like, we can leave before then just so it don't seem like I'm trying to be sneaky or whatever, right? So I was like, okay, cool, you know. But anyway, I just felt like my mama really didn't care because I was going to tell her wherever I was going to be at, right? But her mom was different. So I was just like, okay, Cool. So okay, she was like, just come and pick me up from my house or whatever, because yeah, like she was just like, come pick her up from your house, and then we could just go head there to my cousin's house, and then we could just pick up from there. So basically I was like, okay, cool, you know, that sounds like a plan. Like, let's do it, you know. So all I know is, like, I started wondering, like, when are we actually going to go to where we're supposed to go? Like, when are we going to have, because it, like, started getting late in the afternoon. So we started going to her, when we got to her auntie house, it was just like, we was all sitting there, like, just sitting there. And I was just like, you sure your cousin said we could use her car? Like, cause like, why is we still sitting here? Like, we're supposed to be getting in the streets. Like, I know, call me the street, cause I am the streets. But it's just like, why the world do we have to keep, like, why is we still sitting here? You know, after a while, and like, we just like, just sitting in the house or whatever. And like, she just parlaying. I'm like, so when we gonna get the, I just keep asking, like, when we gonna go get the car or whatever. She was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go get it when we come to the house, or when we gotta go pick it up or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I was just kind of confused, because I was like, I thought we could use it. It was just like giving, like, is you lying? But she wasn't lying. It was just what it was giving, because I'm like, I ain't even nobody want to really sit here. I was okay with sitting there, but you said that we was gonna go somewhere, so let's go. And so she was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go and get the car or whatever. So we went and got the car or whatever, just talking, blah, 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 blah. Went and got the doggone car. And her cousin, like, had a crush on somebody that I know. So I was just like, you know, she just kept talking about somebody that I know that is some kid to me. So I was just like, I thought we were supposed to be getting the car. Like, I just keep, because I just don't understand. I used to didn't understand, like, when it was time for me to do something, I came through with the car. You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like your cousin got me here to talk about this certain person, and I don't want to talk about this certain person. I thought that we were supposed to be going to where we was going. So basically, she was like, yeah, because we come here to get the car, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, so you just want to use me for my car and this and this and this. And I was just like, if you said, I thought you said you asked her for the car. But anyway, going on with the story. So basically, she was just like, yeah, like, you know, like, I told you about these, like, we were supposed to get the what's name, whatever. She was like, yeah, I don't mind or whatever. Y'all, car, like, was brand spanking new. So I was good and ready to get in and drive. She was like, and you know how to drive? The cousin asked her, like, you asking Dixie, like, you know how to drive, right? And so Dixie, like, you know how to drive. Don't try me. Like, she was like a person who, like, kind of talk fast or whatever. So it was just kind of like, when she talked, her words run together or whatever, right? But she was just like, yeah, I do know how to drive and all of this, right? But I think everybody was just kind of scared or whatever, because, you know, I don't blame you. Like her cousin had, like, a brand new spanking car. So it was just like, I don't blame her, but whatever. So y'all don't pay it no mind in the beginning. It's gonna come all together. So then I was just like, you know, I'm ready to go or whatever. So we finally get in the car or whatever. Tell me why Dixie was like, yeah, I'm calling my boyfriend right now to see what he doing. I said, huh? She was like, yeah, I'm calling my boyfriend right now to see what he doing. I was like, oh, okay, like, okay. Because she didn't say nothing about him. You get what I'm saying? So I was just kind of confused, but it was okay if he wanted to come. It was fine. Like, I really didn't care that he came. So I was just like, but that was kind of weird, because you never mentioned that he was coming type thing. And like I said, it's fine. You know, I done been places too and want to bring my dude, but, you know, I mentioned that to the people, you know, most of the time, whatever. Now I would, but back then I just felt like I mentioned everything, whatever, right? So basically, she was just like, yeah, I'm finna see where he at. So we sit in the parking lot, y'all. At this time, it's dark outside. I know, like, you know, your cousin not finna be letting us do all this extra shit, you know, for too long, because, yeah, it's just crazy. And at this time, I kind of felt like her mama really didn't trust her at the cousin house as well, because it was just kind of like, she knew that she went there to go other places, if you feel what I'm saying. Like, she knew she went there to get an escape, to go to do something else that she really wanted to. And her mom, Dixie's mom, knew that. So, boom. So, Dixie mama knew that, all that, blah, 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 right? So her mama keep calling. So I was like, so Dixie, like, you know, where we going? The same questions they would ask me when they rode in my shit. So I'm like, where we going? You know, I'm doing what y'all usually would do when the people ride in my car, and all of a sudden y'all want to know where I'm going. I'm asking y'all now, like, the shoe was on the other foot. Where is we going? Like, that's what I want to know, you know? So she was like, I really don't know. It just seemed like she kept was in her phone, almost like she really got the car to do something else. It really wasn't with me. Like she got me for like her security blanket or something. I don't know. And for later on, y'all gonna see what happened in this story time, and it's gonna really, like, y'all gonna be like, what? So basically, she just was like, oh yeah, he finally texts back. She was like, we could just go to get something to eat, or, you know, get something to eat or whatever, right? So I was like, okay, cool, that'll be cool. So we go or whatever, and we go pick up her boyfriend. So I was like, you know, he ended up getting in the car or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the back, because, you know, your dude can get in the front with you, whatever. I ain't no, you know, no person like that. Like, put your dude in the front with you. So basically, on the way there, we get there, you know, I'm like, they on the ox and everything. She with her dude that we didn't know was coming. Yeah, and so at this time, I had somebody that I talked to. We could name him to, actually, he was just really, like, strictly just a person I talked to. We could name him Capper. No, I already named somebody that. Let's name him, let's name him Suave. Let's name him Suave. That'd be a good name. So basically, I'm texting Suave. I'm like, Suave, you know, such and such. She didn't tell me that she was bringing her blah, blah, blah. Suave, can you come up here with me or whatever? So Suave, he was the type, you really didn't know with him. It's either like, it's like, he would come, but he would be flaky a lot. And, like, I feel like people did that a lot. Like, especially if you the one with your own car and shit. People did that a lot. I'm going to do the unibrow like people do. And then make it disappear. So, yeah, like, he was the person, like, he would be very flaky, y'all. It like, when I tell you flaky was him, flaky should have been, like, his middle name or something. Because it was like, it don't make no sense for you to be this flaky. So I'm texting, I'm like, are you coming? Like, are you gonna let me know now? Because, like, we halfway to where we going now. He like, you know, like, I might come, I might not. He was like, so wait, who she deal with? I'm like, why does it matter who she deal with? Now, I hate it when people, like, hate when people do stuff like that. Because it's just like, don't be asking about nobody else. You should be worried about me. So, yeah, so he just keeps saying that or whatever. He just like, okay, like, I'm finna see. Whole time, I don't think he could borrow the car. And, like, I just wish people say that. Like, if you can't borrow the car, just say that. It's really not no big of a deal. Like, like, if you cannot borrow the car, just say that. You know how much that'll save us so much hassle? So he calling me on FaceTime, not saying that he gonna pull up or not. And another thing too, people used to ain't have no money, and I wish I just would have just, like, knew that. I knew that, but I used to want people to just say it. Like, just say, like, you ain't got no money or whatever, right? So, like, we pull up to wherever we was going, a little place to eat or whatever, right? And so, basically, we get out the car. I don't know why that I never said anything, but something was just like, ask her dude, she got the keys. Well, I was like, no, this her auntie car. This ain't my store, so whatever, right? So we sitting in there at the table. I order what I was going to order. She ordered what she was going to order. And then I don't even think the boyfriend that she was with ate. So I was just kind of confused by that as well. But anyway, really wasn't worried about the dude. But it's going to make sense in the end why did I even bring the dude that she was with in the story. So we sitting at the table. She flirting with him. You know, they having a little whatever going on. Little rendezvous, all that, whatever, right? I'm third wheeling, so mad at Suave. Because Suave, where you at? I'm ready for you. I was ready for you. And he keeps saying, like, I'ma come. This one was not coming. Folks used to lie so bad. So the lady, they eyeing us weird, because you know how they be eyeing teenagers. They be eyeing teenagers so weird, because this is like, is y'all, they think teenagers be getting up and walking out on their bill, but not me, honey. I wasn't really with that. Trust me, our parents did not play that, honey. So I'm just like, you know, we chilling or whatever, we eating, they talking. I'm on FaceTime with Suave. Like, we just talk about anything. We probably talk about, like, oh, this happened in class, that happened in class, and all this carrying on, right? Oh, yeah, and y'all, I use Morphe foundation, too. This is the 1020W. Yeah. So we just sitting there talking about that. Just talking all about that. You know, like, not even doing nothing too major. The food come out, and I don't even know. I feel like he probably did eat, but she paid. I think, y'all, that was it, because I don't remember nobody at the table not eating. So yeah, like, we just all eating. By the time we eat our food, it's just like, and one thing, let me say this about, what's her name? The type of person she was kind of like a pushover. So it was just kind of like, when I would be around her or whatever, I don't know why I felt the need to be everybody's savior and be like, oh, you know, don't let people push you over and all of this and that. And because sometimes it'll make people shy away from you. Like, people don't want to talk to you if you feel like you got it all put together. And I did not have it all put together, honey. I was going through it, honey, at that time with somebody else. But I think at that point, me and that somebody else had really stopped talking. But at that point, I just felt like nobody could tell me nothing, because I had left that toxic behind dude alone. I just felt like I just knew everything, right? So then, okay, I might as well go ahead and foundation the whole face. Shoot. Y'all, I don't know how to do no makeup like that now. So when I'm around here looking like a ghost around y'all, I don't know how to do no makeup like that. I'm not like that. But I feel like with Morphe, it's so lightweight. You could kind of just, you really don't have to know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? You really don't. Like, because Morphe is just that great, y'all. Stop playing. Everything over here is Morphe. Don't ever bring me no other brand. Elf, nothing. It's just strictly Morphe. Okay? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah. And it's okay. You ain't got to really match that knit right now. It's okay. Don't pay attention to it. I hate when people be trying to be so critical. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right, because I'm proud of myself, y'all. Let me just take a minute a little bit. I'm proud of myself, because y'all remember how my neck used to be really dark? It's like I sugar. All the time, girl, yeah, you need to eat better. Eat better. Drink your water. Get your teeth together. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together with this one kind of eye, and like, it like I got like a tooth. Look. Anyway, when you start fixing one thing about yourself, you're gonna want to fix everything. And I feel like the braces was the first step. I ain't gonna lie, like, the braces was the first step. Like, why didn't I do this sooner? But yeah, so we all sitting at the table talking. The bill came, and the lady, that was petty. She was like, so how y'all doing y'all bill? Man, you know it's gonna be on one, and Dixie is paying. So basically, yeah, all that came back. We end up going to the car. So we get to the car, Dixie patting her pockets. The infamous pat. I was just like, She like, y'all, wait, I think I left the keys on the table. I was like, oh yeah, just run back in there and, get it or whatever. And so I think she had told him to get it too as well. So basically, he went back in there. He was just like, it ain't no keys on the table. And so she was like, what? It's no keys on the table? He was like, no, I don't see no keys on the table. I'm going to just wait for a little minute and just, do this makeup in. Because I was finna do a little quick read. But I'm going to just go and drop the scripture right now. So basically, it was just like, when she came back out there, she was like, wait, let me check inside the car. So she checked inside the car. She was like, oh, they right here on the seat. She like, they right here on the seat. I was like, oh, wow, really? She was like, man, and the door is locked. I was just like, no shit, Sherlock. So happy to get that damn boy done lock the keys in the car. Done lock the keys in the car, y'all. She done lock the keys in the car. So at this point, I'm just like, what is we finna do? And I'm like, how much is that shit finna cost? Like, that shit is finna get on my nerves. And I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to go half with her, because it's like, damn, I'm riding with her or whatever, right? And this is the point in the story I still be debating in life right now. So, not really, but, I'm just saying. Would y'all would have paid half, or that would have been just on her? So, anyway, I really need to know. Tell me now, like, what would y'all have done? Like, please, like, tell me what y'all would. I love hearing other people's opinions about stuff, because it made me look at stuff differently, because I feel like I am open-minded, So basically, she was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I be kind of look confused about the makeup, but especially eyeshadow. So which one you supposed to use? Which one you supposed to use? I think it depends on how pigmented you want it. Let me see. I need to go look at a video before I mix up stuff. But no, I'm gonna do this right now because okay, so right now, if y'all don't see, I got on Adidas blue. So I'm gonna do blue. But I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. It's just, so yeah. So she looking in the car like the keys just supposed to appear out of nowhere, right? So I'm just like, I just was really irritated, because it's just like, how did you do that? And like, girl, I'm really ready to go now, and really I shouldn't even came. And so I'm like, okay, anyway, let me just get on with the story. So she was like, so the people was like, we told them, we was like, we left the thing, we going back in the restaurant and telling them how we left the keys in the car, like they supposed to do something. They looking at us laughing, because it's like, what y'all want us to do? So so basically I was like, can we use your phone, like, I don't know why we said, can we use your, I think either somebody phone, I don't know. I was like, y'all think the police come get the keys out the car? I was like, let me call them. I was like, hey, we left our keys in the car. Could y'all come help us get the keys out the car? The police like, we don't do that. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, y'all gonna have to call a locksmith. Y'all, we called a locksmith. The locksmith said it was gonna be like, what? I think he said $200. So that means 100 and 100. It had to be like somewhere right up in there. Locksmith wasn't cheap. I don't know. No. It was gonna be like 60. It had to be like 60 or something. It had to be somewhere up in there, because I felt like back then it was a lot of money, because if we was only making like $825 or something back then, it's just kind of like that was gonna take a lot out, Correction, I don't know why I got up there lying like that. It wasn't no $200. It was kind of like, I think, where we was either a piece was gonna have to pay like $40 to $60 a piece, something like that. So I'm like, man, I ain't got time for these. Like, I was so mad, but I was just like, I would want somebody to help me. But something in me in that moment felt like if it was me, she wouldn't have had no money to give me. I would have had to do it myself. I swear, like, it's just something in me felt like that. I just really felt like that girl would not have helped me if it was the shoe was on the other foot. But anywho, it never happened. So I guess the world may never know. Actually, I'm gonna go in with a lighter one, and then I feel like I'm using the wrong brushes. Y'all help me with the brush. I got the angled Morphe brushes, okay? So yeah. Bro, I hate when folks play the game, bro. People don't know how to chill. Like, bro, just chill. You ain't gotta do all that. So basically, it was just kind of like, that was making me mad. So she was like, I don't even have it. I feel like I almost feel like we paid 30 a piece, or either it was 60 or something a piece. But I just felt like whatever it was a good grip that I didn't have. So she was just like, I don't really have that. Like, could you go half with me or whatever? I was just like, yeah, I'll go half with you. She was like, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. So the people get there, and he popped it open so doggone easily. I was so pissed that it was so easy for him. I don't know why I wanted it to be hard for him, because we paid that money, and in the click of a second, he got the door open. And she was like, my cousin will be so mad when she found out that you know, if I locked her stuff in there or whatever, right? So we gotta pay for it now. Like, I just, it ain't nothing else. Do y'all think the dude helped us pay? Drop in the comments if y'all think he helped us pay. But I'm just gonna tell y'all, no, he did not help us pay. He did not help us pay anything, y'all. He didn't help us pay nothing. And she just was just like, that pissed me off. It just really pissed me off, and I was ready to go home. So anyway, we ended up going home after that. We were supposed to stay the night over there at her house. I was just like, girl, I'm going home. That just pissed me off. And so I'm sorry, but I had got on the phone and started talking about Rico. I mean, talking to Rico about it. And he was just like, what? And he ain't help her pay it? That's messed up. The whole time he was supposed to come to the dinner, and he never came. You should have came, because then you could have helped pay. But you probably had a little bit of issue too. Ain't nothing wrong with having no issue, but you know, people don't be really wanting to say that they got a little issue with the money, you know. And so I just kind of felt like right then and there, she didn't say thank you to me when I gave her the money, but like, it was like later when we got on to school or whatever, she was just like, Ashley, thank you so much, this and this and this. But it was just kind of like, yeah, I was like, yeah, girl, you good. Girl, I wouldn't have left you like that. Whole time I should have, because while I was asking everybody was like, oh, that would have been her on her own. Like, I wouldn't have helped her with that. Hey, y'all, I had even asked my mom. My mom was like, I would have gave her something on it. I wouldn't have gave her no half or nothing, because that would have been on her, because didn't nobody leave it in there but her. That's how you know. I just feel like I'm overly good to people sometimes. Because, like, I swear, you know how, like, you get that feeling like if it was me, somebody else wouldn't have helped me? I kind of felt like that with her. I don't know why I felt like a strong feeling like it'll be some excuse why she can't help me. So, I don't know. I just started, I overly think about stuff sometimes, and I know. Hello, y'all. Don't have me going out there looking a fool. Let me see. I'm just playing around though. But yeah. And then it was always one thing with her too. I felt like she used to like to kind of fit in a little bit. And me, one thing about it, I never fit in with nobody, because it was just like, if you don't want to be my friend how I am, I don't want to really hang out with you, to be honest. That's the thing. And Yeah, thank y'all for watching me playing this makeup. Anyway, but make sure y'all tune in for Talk to Me Tuesday. You can submit your stories here. The email right there is down there at the bottom on the left hand side. Make sure you guys are tuning in, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go and follow me on everything else. All of that will be linked in the description box below. And thank you so much. I love you, and there's not a thing you can do about it, baby.